Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Survival Minecraft. It's about that time where we open up the end, fight the dragon, and get to exploring the end islands. And so I missed the dragon fight because of scheduling conflicts, and yeah, I'm pretty bummed out about it, so we won't get any footage of the actual dragon fight. But between episodes, I was able to make this little room over here, finish this off, make an enchanting. I switched out the lapis with the fire, so that looks really cool, and added a bunch of blue lanterns. The plan for today's episode is to do some end raiding. So there is an elytra shop that opened up, so I want to go ahead and buy my first pair rather than block across the end islands trying to find my first island. So I've been over here preparing, dropping off all my valuables out of my e-chest so that doesn't take up any space in there. And yeah, I got some wood so we can have crafting tables and chests for the shulkers. And then I ended up getting some books for the elytra. And I think other than that, it's ready to go. We'll go buy some elytra and we'll be end raiding. Almost forgot to grab some ender pearls. I forgot that this thing spits out ender pearls, so we'll grab a few of those just in case we need them. All right, we're here at shopping, and there is a makeshift shulker box, this looks like. And yeah, we're selling rockets elytra for 12 diamonds. So let's go ahead and take our first one. I don't have my diamonds on me. So we'll go over to the e-chest and get 12 diamonds, it said. And we will bring it back here. And let's go ahead and count that out. Okay, there we go. And yeah, so now we have our elytra. I believe there's rockets here. So these are flight duration 3. I've never actually tried flight duration 3. And these are a diamond for 32. So we can take one stack. So that's 2 diamonds, 4 diamonds, 16. So we'll drop off 16 diamonds. All right, I think that'll be good for now. So let's put the diamonds away. Let's actually get our anvil out and enchant this elytra. And then we will put on unbreaking and mending and name this something like Stinky Wings. All right, so let's put these on and let's get our rockets and let's try this out because I haven't flown yet this season. Let's go. Oh yeah, feels good to fly. Oh, this feels so much better being able to fly around. All right, we're out here at the end island. Looks like they've opened up pretty much every portal that I can see. I don't actually see one that's not open yet. Maybe there's one missing right here. But uh-oh, I think I just looked at this guy. Yep. Oh, I looked at a lot of them. Did I look at all you guys? Oh, this is bad. This is going to be bad if I... Okay, let me get under here. Oh, man. I got to stop doing that. Taking the HUD off the screen because then I'm looking at things that I'm not meaning to look at. So let's go ahead and just use this. Let's see if I can get to that other one. If it's closer to get to this one. Yeah, you know what I didn't actually bring is some blocks. So I don't want to waste my wood on blocks. So we'll just go ahead and take this and we will go off in another direction. All right, well, I don't see any bridging this way, so I'm assuming he didn't go this way first. So let's go ahead and fly. I definitely shouldn't have jumped over the void and flew for the first time in the end with this many people on, because that's just a recipe for disaster. So I think what I'll do, since I'm going kind of both positive coordinates, actually I'm going negative that way, aren't I? So I'll go both positive coordinates this way. If I can find, oh, I'm way too high. I'm gonna get lost up here. Oh no, there we go. There's some land. So I'll go this way. I think this will be far enough away from his stuff if he went off in the other direction. And again, I didn't see any bridges or anything to lead me to believe he went this way. So yeah, we're just flying now and it is just loading very slowly. So I might end up taking a break and trying this again later because the islands aren't rendering in really fast and I might be missing a lot of things. But with this many people on, yeah, it's just expected to have this much lag. But anyways, I'm just over here trying to fly along the 500 coordinate of the Z just so I can fly in a relatively straight line and try to find a city. And then once I find one, I could either go north, south, or east, west. And I always forget which way it is, even though I've done this hundreds of times, or maybe not hundreds of times, but hundreds of hours for sure. I always forget which direction to go, but I know once I pick a direction, I just kind of stick with that coordinate for the duration of the raid. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and keep flying, see if we can spot anything, but it's going to be really hard with this rendering issue going on right now. Well, we now made it 8,000 blocks out, and I just realized I ran out of rockets right now, so that's good that I noticed that. But you notice these islands are rendering in very slowly. We do have a ton of people on at the moment, and I think these flight duration 3 rockets are just killing me right now because nothing is rendering in, and I really hope I don't die right here. Can I get to my inventory real quick and get the rockets, please? Rockets, and don't die. Please don't die. No. Come on, fly. Fly. Yes. Okay. Got to get away from there a little bit. So I think what I'll do is, oh, here we go. That was a good choice, I guess. Oh, this is a big city. Please tell me it has a boat. Yep. All right. So what I wanted to do anyways was I made a sharp left turn at 8,000 and just went the other way. That way I can, maybe find cities going in the other direction, which seems to have worked out in my favor. So after I take out this city, get my first earned elytra, and ooh, this is a good city. So let's go ahead and take all this. I don't want iron. These I'll take, and yeah, let's take the gold. Why not? So let's see what else is in here. We got some gold over here. Curse of Vanishing, absolutely not. Although I could grab that and, unenchant it, but whatever. I just don't care. So let's go ahead and take out this guy. And then there will be one up here on the top. So we will go around and take him out before we get launched, hopefully. Oh, we got launched. That's all right. So we'll just go ahead and try to get tucked under this. Usually I end up missing that ledge and end up having to float way up in the air and just fly my way down, but not today. So I still don't really have any blocks. So we will try to do this the best we can. We'll go ahead and break that and shift and take the dragon. Try to get the dragon head before it falls. Sweet. And yeah, that's it for the end ship. So what I like to do is start at the top and work my way down. So I missed that one. That's not a big deal. We'll just go ahead and chime in here and maybe we can shoot up at it. Come on, drop down to me, please. It didn't drop. So I got to go up there. Oh, he didn't even drop one. All right, well, this is all the loot we were able to get from our first city. Not too bad. We got an elytra, 6 diamonds, 26 shells. And yeah, the chests I already had, but I'm just putting them up here to keep them with shells. And some iron and gold and some boots. And that was about it. There really was no loot rooms other than that one that we found. And other than that, there was just shulkers randomly throughout the base. But other than that, really nothing. So let's go ahead and take these out. I always bring my axe to take care of these and the chests that I find. I don't know why this guy's tripping out. What are you doing, bro? Get out of here. Let's go ahead and pick a fight. Why not? All right, so usually what I do is I'll pack everything up in the e-chest, double check that I have rockets, which I do. I'll actually need to get some more. And let's go ahead and put this on the hotbar and we'll get some more rockets out because we're going to need them. So we'll go ahead and put these up here and we will break this. And then last minute thing before I leave is I will ditch any blocks that I don't want. So I don't need any of these. Probably won't need those. Won't need those. I really don't need end rods, but I'll keep them anyways. Yeah, I'll keep them and get rid of those. I usually try to keep it down to one style of block for pillaring and just throw everything else away. So now that we have that and we're ready to go again, I already blew out the wall in the direction of the direction we're going basically already. So I'll just keep going with that. If I find another city quickly this way, then I'll just keep going this way until I find all my cities. If I don't find anything, then maybe I'll backtrack and go a different direction from that last city. Oh, whoa. This isn't going to work. All right. So just between me and you, there's a lot of people on right now and it is so laggy. These islands aren't really registering and it looks like I'm flying in the void. So yeah, in order to avoid death, I think I'll just take a break and I will be right back. All right, well, it's been a couple days. I'm still surrounded by Endermen, but at least now there's a lot less people logged on and it should be it should be easier to fly around. I still haven't checked it yet because I'm still afraid to fly. Over the last couple of days, I've been working on this video about Minecraft bugs and just the bugs that Mojang refuses to fix over the last few years. And this mainly has to do with realms and Bedrock realms in particular, just because it's what I know, it's what I play, and these are the issues that we've had to deal with and that we've asked and that just have gone unanswered. If you want to check out more about that video, I'll link it in the description and put it up in a card in the top right. One of the things I was complaining about was block lag. Like when you're mining blocks really fast, it won't do it probably now because it's not insta-mine and it's not super fast, although it still might do it. When you're mining, sometimes blocks just reappear after you mine them. And another thing that I learned was that this is due to, I guess they fixed the block lag thing, but because of the unbreaking enchantment, somehow that in the code messed it up and it still is an issue. And then I learned that that also is an issue with the elytra. So if your elytra has unbreaking on it, I guess currently it'll just have lag no matter what. So that even got me more concerned about trying to fly away from this island because no matter how many people are on, supposedly I'm still going to have this lag. So anyways, I just wanted to give you guys that short little rundown of what I've been working on the last couple days. So I'll go ahead and try to fly now and see if the lag is as bad as they say. And let's go ahead and see what we can do. Well, I ended up finding a city pretty quickly. I guess I was only one island away from the city. The chunks were loading in quite slowly. And yeah, we still have 4 people on, so that could be an issue. But I still think that the elytra thing is really the main issue because it looks like it's causing this no matter what. But anyways, let's go ahead and take out these guys. All right, we got our 3rd city done, so let's go ahead and check out the loot that we got here. I ended up putting it away before I got a chance to record. So we got another elytra, we got a handful of shells, and that really was about it. There was a couple of ingots of iron and gold, but that was really it. The city was terrible. Well, this concludes our 3-city end raid. Our server rations end raiding the first week to 3 per person, just so that, you know, people that are late to come to the end actually have a chance of finding a city. When you have 20 different people, you know, searching around the end in all different directions, you kind of lose the, and there's another city right there. You kind of lose the ability to walk to the nearest city because all of the nearby stuff has already been explored. So we try to ration it just a little bit to make it fair for everybody. Now I am sitting on 93 levels and this is incredibly laggy. So what I could do is just, man, I'm finding all these cities now that I'm done. I could just find an end portal and get out of here, but that usually becomes very difficult, especially when it's laggy like this. Or I could just put all my stuff in an e-chest, which I do have plenty of room, and just go ahead and jump off the edge because I can get these levels back quite easily. So I actually think I'm going to do that because I don't feel like flying around looking for a portal and all this lag and risk dying and losing my stuff anyways. So let's just go ahead and put this stuff away. So there we go. We got everything in the e-chest. I don't think I have anything in my inventory except the pick. So I just got to put that away. And then, yeah, we just have a random e-chest out here. So if someone finds this, yeah, let me know that you found it because it's just sitting out here way in the end, ready to use. So goodbye. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, just kidding. I love having elytra. It's fun to be able to fly around this base. And yeah, this base just all of a sudden shrank way small after I realized I could fly around and see it from overhead and get from one side to the other really quick. So anyways, I was over here looking at this storage system and I've been slowly setting it up, just kind of getting a rough idea of what I want to do. I couldn't decide between having a water stream on top or just doing a hopper line, but I think the water stream is the faster way to do it and probably the better way to do it to reduce server lag. Come on, excuse me, sir. Reduce server lag on, you know, the amount of hoppers and everything. And then yeah, so I want to have an input chest somewhere over here, or even make this whole area over here like an entire droppable thing where you just drop whatever you want in there and it'll come up over here. The initial design I had was just a water stream on top of this hopper here. But what was happening is the blocks would get stuck inside the hitbox of the hopper and weren't going along. So what I need to do is set up a water stream that comes from across around here somewhere, hits the corner, and then it'll line the items against a chest or something that's not entirely a full block, and change this dirt out to blue ice so that they can slide across the hitboxes of both, and the hopper will still pick them up, but they still will slide across and not get stuck. So yeah, I got to tear this out and redo that. So let's go ahead and do that, and I'll get on to the next part of this. One of the things I was working on and working out how to do was, instead of aligning the chests here for this side to line up for this row, it was going to mess up my water stream because I wanted the water stream to start on this block because I have 8 rows of chests and water streams go 8 blocks. So I need to have a water stream over here, and they need to have been aligned already before that, but I need enough water stream to actually force them around the corner. So I can't just put a water stream here and hope that they get across. So what I'm going to do, I think, is have an input somewhere here or there again, and I'll have the water stream come up this little spot right here. come over and be aligned that way against the chest, maybe right here, because this is all essentially free real estate because I did go with the 3 thick walls. So I can run some stuff in between them. None of this is going to be seen because the wall for this section will be right here, or I could just make it wherever I want. But I think right there is going to be good. That'll leave me room to work. But what's going to happen is it'll align against the chest here, and then, or actually right here against this block, it'll align here and then right along this line here, which is exactly what I want. So I'm going to go ahead and implement that. And then we're just kind of working backwards from the, the system from the end to the front. So we're going to sort all this stuff first and then work on the input system. All right, we got the first half of the water stream set up. So this is the final, the final destination for all the storage items, or I can continue it if I want. It's open-ended over there. But yeah, the idea is what I'm going to do is have a sorting system over here, come through a water stream, come up through the bobble column here, and then the items will basically come up this thing. And I'll cap this off just so the items don't fly around. But what's happening is they're aligning with this chest and riding along the pressure plate, which I didn't test that yet. I was glad to see that that's working. So if I throw items down, that they will go across the pressure plate and they get sucked up into this hopper. And I can't really test the rest of it out until I build the redstone behind it because I'm unable to lock these hoppers. I guess I could do it with like redstone block or something, or torches. But yeah, that's just I may as well just build the whole thing and add the filters because it appears to be working and that's good enough for me. If it doesn't end up working, then I can just switch this out with the hopper chain, no big deal. It doesn't really matter to me because the effort it takes to test this, I could just build it already. So yeah, like I said, there's going to be a water stream coming up underneath the base and coming in from here. So the interesting idea I want to have over here, it's not really unique. I've seen people do this before, but it's just basically going to be a pit or just, a drop, chute, whatever. You can just toss items in. You can just freely throw items in and they'll go in a water stream, collect all the way through there. The one part of it that I don't think I'm going to be able to do myself, I either need help for it or I'll just find a way around it, is a shulker unloader. Because if I throw a full shulker box in there, I want it to be able to dispense and unload itself, all the items from it at least, and get, sorted through the system. The only option to that would be simpler is just to set up a hopper chain over here that I could put the boxes on top of. And then when they're done, lock the hoppers and take them off. And then those hoppers will be fed into a dropper that will feed into the same water stream that goes over there. So I think that's what I'll end up doing for the storage system. And yeah, hopefully this all works. I'm assuming it all will because it's been mostly tested. At least the major parts of it, I think, have been tested. I just have to build this part and, finish off the system. But this episode's already been long enough, and I've been at this episode for probably close to a week now, maybe 5 or 6 days with end rating and all the lag we've been experiencing. And yeah, you can see it. I'll just show you. This lag is just crazy. And there's 5 of us on, and you can just see the items are just struggling to render in. So anyways, I'm going to call that an episode for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. And if you're new to this channel or haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button, follow along if you like this content and want to see more. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.